Good morning and Merry Christmas. It is the 26th of December, Boxing Day in the UK today. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas day. I had a long, tiring Christmas day, being the father of two very excited little boys over Christmas. It's been a grind, but a good one. I was lucky. I've got a wife that does support my habit, and she's bought me something that I've not shown on the channel before. She's bought me a wood model kit. Now, I get these from a company called Rolife, but the company's got multiple names. There's Rolife, Robot Time, Rokr, R-O-K-R, Rokr, whatever you want to call it. It's a Japanese company, and they make just these gorgeous little wooden model kits. Now you can see some of them on the shelf behind me. You can see I've got the projector here. You can't really see up there, but up there I've got the airplane control tower. It's like a funfair ride, and I've got a steampunk submarine. I've got a shotgun. I've got the Magnum. This, believe it or not, fires. It's gorgeous, this thing. It fires rubber bands. It works, but I've got a shotgun as well that goes with it. Got little robots. But what I love about these compared to the Partworks is the Partworks are, for me, I think the frustration that comes with waiting for Partworks to turn up, and I can see this across the sort of community of builders, you're very antsy waiting for them to arrive. There's frustration when it doesn't, you don't really get enough in the packs, and there's kind of, so as fun as the Partworks are, I wouldn't call them calming or relaxing in any way. I would, quite the opposite. I think sometimes it can be quite frustrating. Whereas these, it's just about taking your time and chilling out and relaxing, and that's nice, man. These are therapy. It's not for everyone. These things are very delicate. So one man's therapy is another man's waking nightmare. But I love these. I adore them. I really do. And I'm always happy to receive them. The Ferris wheel I've wanted for a while. I got a couple of these for Christmas. I'll show you the other ones if I get round to it. But these are gorgeous. They're really nice. There are other companies that make these. There's a company called U-Gears that makes these. There's a company called Wood Trick that do something similar. There's a lot of these. I do a lot of marble runs. I haven't built a marble run yet because I don't know where to put it. But they're nice. They're really nice. These have little music boxes in them. They're very unique mechanical features, and I adore them. I really do. But I'll show you what you get inside a box. So essentially, this is what you get inside one of these kits. You get these. So your parts will come on a piece like this. You just remove them very gently. I mean, these will come out by hand, or you can use a craft knife to remove them. And you get very basic instructions that kind of explain how these things go together. They're not overly complicated, but it is about using your time and, to a degree, your common sense. This is the music box that will work the mechanism, and you will get your kind of standard sort of nuts and bolts and screwdrivers and things like that. Sandpaper is a must when working with wood. And wax typically as well. I mean, if you make one of these, I tend to wax any moving parts, and then that way it moves well. Because I mean, you can't use a lubricant on these things because it will soak into the wood. But literally, you can use a candle and you can wax the edges, and these work incredibly smooth. But that's all you really get. I mean, I've started on this one already, and you can see kind of we're building parts of the frame of the actual carousel, and then we'll put all of these together. And sorry, the Ferris wheel. And then those will all go together, and it's just a lovely thing. It really is. So that's what you get in a box. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, these are lovely things. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on and build this, because I just want to chill out. I want to get the downtime. I'm either going to check in if I can sort of show you lumps that have completed, or I might just wait to the end and just show you the finished thing. But these are gorgeous, they really are, and if you haven't tried one, I'd recommend it. But I'll check in at the end, and hopefully we'll have a working Ferris wheel to show you. And there it is, complete. I'm going to have to talk over this thing because it's... it has got the shortest tune of any of these that I've built, so it's quite repetitive. But, I mean, it works lovely. It's got a very smooth movement to it. But again, that's because I wax all the gears before we construct it. But it's a lovely thing, it really is. I mean, this is a gorgeous little thing. It's something different from the part work, so I just thought I'd share it with you so you can kind of see it's not just the gigantic monthly builds we do. I don't know if you can hear me over this tune or not, but we'll do a wrap up in a minute, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the model. So that's it. That's the carousel complete. It's a lovely thing. I like it. I really like. Sorry, the Ferris wheel complete. It's a lovely thing. I like it. I've always had a bit of an obsession with Ferris wheels, and I know where it comes from. I'm properly obsessed with the film The Warriors. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not, but the Wonder Wheel at Coney Island, the huge Ferris wheel, features quite prominently in that movie. It's like their beacon to show them getting home. It's just about a bunch of guys trying to get home, which is something that I think we've all experienced at one point or another. I just want to go home, and that's why that film sort of resonates with me. But Wonder Wheel is this gorgeous Ferris wheel at Coney Island. It lights up and it's beautiful. I've always had kind of an obsession with Ferris wheels ever since. I'm terrified of them. I'm happy to say I'm absolutely terrified of Ferris wheels. I'll go on roller coasters or anything that spins upside down, spin and puke rides, roller coasters, anything like that, all day long. Ferris wheels I am terrified of. There's a reason for that. I've worked in the engineering industry for nigh on 20 years, and I know how little checks are done on Ferris wheels in particular, because I once had to visit a park that had one, and it terrified me, hearing how old some of the mechanics were on it and how structurally they weren't tested very often. And to be honest with you, I think if a Ferris wheel ever goes over in a park, that would be a disaster. I'm being morbid, but that's kind of where I come from Ferris wheels. I like the look of a Ferris wheel. I don't particularly enjoy riding a Ferris wheel. But I'd like to light this one up, so I'm going to look at getting some micro LEDs. Now, adding weight to this might affect its movement, so it's something I might play with. I don't know. There are lots of different Ferris wheel models on the market, so I might look at getting a different one. There is a company whose name escapes me at the moment. It's a German company, and they make almost exclusively fairground models. So you can get everything from Ferris wheels to dodgems, bumper cars, roller coasters, ghost trains, the whole works. And I've been tempted to get one for the longest time. The reason why I haven't is I don't believe you build them. I think they just turn up and you've got them, which does lose some of the appeal to me. But if I had the room for a giant model fairground, 100%, 100%. I'm toying with the idea of scratch working a wooden model of a ghost train. I'd quite like that. For those of you, right, so for those of you in the UK that know what a ghost train is, it's not the same thing as what I believe the US know it as. The US ghost train suggests some spectral train. That's not what it is. In the UK, it's a dark ride basically. It's a little car that goes through a haunted house. That's what ghost train is. That's what we know it as over here. I believe the name came from the original one in Blackpool. I believe it's still there as well. But yeah, that's what they are. They're dark rides. But if I could get a little wooden model of one of those, I'd love that. And if I can't get one, I'm looking at building one similar to the kind of scale and structure you've just seen with this this Ferris wheel. I have got another one of these. I've got a carousel, which I'm thinking I'm going to build today. I enjoyed that. It took about that Ferris wheel took about 3 hours. So I think I am going to build the carousel as well, because I just enjoy it. And you know what? It's Christmas. But if you enjoyed that, I'm glad these are available from a company called Rokr, Rolife, or Robot Time. 3 different companies, 3 different kind of brands. But I mean, it's the same company, sorry, 3 different names. So depending on the model, depends on what sort of section it fits into. But that's it. I'll check back in with the carousel. Have a good day.